reasons for aging in multicellular beings, cancers, premature aging, etc. Friends, this is another topic of my cosmic model that I find interesting to explain, although as always very simplified so that it can be understood by everyone, and easy to digest due to its short scope. As I see, today aging is attributed to various factors such as sexuality, cell erosion by external factors, etc. And yes, all of them are factors of erosion of the biology of the living being, but they are not the fundamental reason for aging and other defects and diseases in human biology and multicellular beings. So what is the main reason for aging? Well, it is a multicellular being, and as such it has the need to stop its cellular growth and evolution when it reaches its maximum appropriate size and dimension, because if it were not so, the multicellular being would grow indefinitely and die due to its enormous size. And for this growth to stop when it reaches its natural size, various biological mechanisms are needed to stop or deactivate the inducers of growth and evolution of the cells. That is, unicellular organisms can reproduce freely, and every time they have the necessary cellular elements and organelles, their duplication inducers are activated and create a cell duplication. But in multicellular organisms these duplication inducers are imprisoned and monitored so that they are only activated when a neighboring cell dies and has to be replaced by another. See drawing. Therefore, in multicellular organisms, these duplication inducers should be linked and monitored by the two consecutive cells, so that they are only activated when one of the two dies and needs to be replaced. But what happens during the long periods of cell paralysis in multicellular organisms? Well, cellular erosion due to the large number of atoms and molecules that this cell has, comes to far exceed the possible evolution that the living being has by itself, and of course, this erosion produced in any cell during these long periods is transmitted and accumulated in its successive daughter cells. And in the end the sum of the accumulated erosion means incapacity, lack of vitality and inoperability of the new generations of cells, that is, the aging of the multicellular. For this reason, the aging and death of the multicellular occurs, because its cells end up being totally inoperative. Well, I would like to put here a simple theoretical formula to measure the vitality of a living being, whether unicellular or multicellular, and that would be biological vitality equals speed of cellular evolution, divided by speed of cellular erosion. Apart from this topic, and as indicated in the drawing, the malfunction of these duplication inducers can produce important diseases and biological defects in multicellular organisms, such as cancers, produced by an inadequate release of duplication inducers, which, when freed in the cells, can produce a constant duplication of the same in a disordered and harmful way. Premature aging, in which, due to the lack of these duplication systems, the cells are only duplicated by other maintenance and development systems such as the growth hormone. Thus, and in summary, the aging of multicellular organisms is due to their stagnation in cell growth when they reach their adult state or the maximum development allowed for that individual, and where cell erosion by internal or external action on the cells causes a deterioration of the vital system that cannot be counteracted by a good speed of cellular evolution that is not allowed to have. Well friends, nothing more for now. Thanks you.